new NYX Professional Makeup Jelly Job Gloss. A lightweight lippy that means business with a Boss applicator. This jelly, so ready. This is NYX Professional Makeup.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
For small business owners, taxes was more questions than answers. Taxes is a TurboTax expert who knows your industry, so your small business can really take off. Now this is taxes.
I got 2 words for you. Loyalty program. Snag this hotel for $250 a night.
You didn't check Trivago? I got it for $155. Yo, Benny, this guy didn't check Trivago.
Oh, you have to check Trivago.
Look, on Trivago, you can compare prices from multiple different sites.
And loyalty programs and prices from hotel websites.
Same hotel, $100 less.
2 words. Check Trivago.
Benny!
Check Trivago to compare prices and save up to 40%. Hotel? Trivago.
Sometimes you just need a BS break. Dial Science. And that's what you get with Full Rescue. Protects against stress from brushing. Niacinamide, rosemary oil. I feel less stressed already. Biolage Professional Hair Spa.
Just for you guys.
Sharky Bilal, Sharky Bilal. Hey, AJ Shamil, Sharky, AJ Shamil.
Just for you guys who weren't, obviously, we were there at the training. We saw it's unbelievable levels of quality that is expected from this Team Chunks lineup. And listen, the underdogs did win last year, but I just do believe that Team Chunks' Marlon drives through midfield. A la Yaya Toure here a little bit.
That's where Marlon's really going to add something to this team, I think. The physicality. There were a few instances in yesterday's game where AJ Shabil, who I would actually say out of the influencers, is one of, what a attempt at our pass that was. AJ Shabil will be one of the best dribblers
100%.
of the influencers, and honestly could not really trouble Marlon that much due to his strength. So I think that's an interesting battle when you look at the midfield, but
KSI spoke to Nella and Darkest before the game and said that he'd make this a back 5.
Ooh,
He isn't just going to be a left mid, he's going to make this a back 5. It's Thierry Henry's on the left touchline. Somewhere he's known to love picking up the ball.
Henry versus AJ Shabil. As Henry sizes him up real quick. But again,
good defending, AJ.
In midfield. Here's Ginge. Ginge has been such a stalwart in these games, man. And honestly, if you want to really put expectation on a player, what a touch pass, by the way. Ginge is pretty much a surefire bet to perform with. 100%. Marcelo.
Oh.
Keep an eye out for Marcelo, man. Clicks and tricks.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of entertainment, a lot of flair coming from Marcelo for sure. Ginger and Sharky went head-to-head. They've been having a bit of a rivalry over the last couple of weeks and months. But they come together as centre-back exclusively at the training session. Both told me they are mature. Their joint ambition is, which is to win here after raising a lot of money for charity.
That is a fantastic ball over the top from Ginge, which he always has in his locker. Here's Toby. Heavy touch. David Viannis comes out. Toby with the first chance. And cleared away by Harry Pinero. But what a pass from Angry Ginge to completely open up the pitch and showcase the attack talent that this side has. Because when they get running in behind, boy, go stop him.
They might just think that Angry Ginge can stop all sorts of attack. How about starting one of your own? It's a lovely ball over the top. And Toby shows a lot of pace there, but Harry Pinero sniffing out the danger and dealing with it expertly.
One, no nonsense. Should be tattooed all over Harry Pinero's face.
Absolutely, as we see Le Professor, Arsene Wenger, and Roberto Di Matteo are 2 managers.
Roberto Di Matteo, class act as a player, even classier act as a manager. Of course, the man who masterminded Chelsea's Champions League win in 2012 as the corner from one of Chelsea's legends falls short. Ribery. And here is, for me, a real maverick in this game. Usi Footy, someone that maybe didn't come into this game with too much stardom around what they were going to do, but he is one of the most talented players in this game. Franck Ribéry into Abu Fala. Cahill.
Dealt with really well.
Tackled by his own teammate. But here's Tim Cahill again, looking for the first goal of the game. Abu Fala! And early exchanges, but both teams have really threatened to grab an opening goal. And what an opportunity there.
And that is how our team Abu Fala is going to try and get their goals in transition, breaking away from Team Chunks' corner to try and form up quick attacks. It's really well dealt with there by Team Chunks' defense. But Abu Falla's got to want to do a lot better there with his final strike.
Look at some of the passing here. Gerard Piqué, Billy Wingrove, JJ.
It's almost flipped here with Billy coming on the left wing and KSI doubling up as an
And I think
auxiliary left
Piqué
back here.
will naturally also come into midfield as he always used to do as a
There
player.
a
Billy
chance to
Wingrove,
cross
good little cut there. Crosses it in. Shaky goalkeeping. Usi Footy. And a
Really
fantastic
well
tackle
done.
from Marcelo.
And there's a chance here on the counter-attack now for Team Chunks. Driving the ball forward. On the left-hand side is Diego Costa. Diego Costa dribbling up against Harry Pinero. Diego Costa, 1v1 here. He's going to look for a bit of support. Tries to find that pass to the right-hand side. Oh, really well claimed there. Unfortunate for Bilal, but well claimed by David Vianic.
I'll tell you what, Diego Costa and Eden Hazard leading a counter-attack for a team. How many times have we seen that in the Premier League before ending up in 1-0 Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea, Premier League title for Chelsea? Nearly did it again for Team Chunks there. Thierry Henry now up against Marlon through the legs to his French teammate Franck Ribéry. The two combined. Henry.
Henry looking for that pass over the top to Abu Falla. It's going to be a tough one for him to control there.
They are looking for him. But that's a tough assignment for Abu Falla up against Toby.
Most certainly is. As Toby shepherds it out of play for a goal kick. As we see Abu Falla climbing on the back of Toby there. AJ Shabil on the ball. The right-hand side linking up with Bilal. And he's another one that showed a lot of flair and skill and creativity.
He's Algerian man, of course. AJ Shabil now over the top to Marlon, but Gerard Piqué there to sweep up the danger. That's just Gerard Piqué's game for me. No nonsense, no flashiness, just efficiency.
Certainly.
They try and break out the press, but here's Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard with 2 to beat. Hazard, Marlon. What a save from David Bujanic. Huge chance, massive chance there for Team Chunks to grab an opening goal.
Unbelievably well played there by Eden Hazard, nicking the ball in the final third, dropping a shoulder, creating separation. Lovely little ball roll to Marlon.
Eden Hazard goes past Harry Pinero,
really
holds him off. Hazard, the strength to hold off players for a player of his height.
I've got to give a lot of credit there to Harry Pinero. He's facing one of football's greats there, and he's done really well in that exchange. Don't know how much longer that will last.
Carrying it out from the back, Sharky.
He's gone for it from distance.
Tell you what, that's a bit ambitious from Sharks, but hey, he deserves a chance.
Why not? Why ever not? Sharky at centre off. We know he's got a good strike on him. We've seen that in charity matches in the past from midfield. If there is an opportunity to strike it, he most certainly will take it. Marlon will want to do a lot better there and try and get that into a goal.
Construida para resistirlo todo y para tomárselo con calma. Construida para mantener la tradición y para crear nuevas.
Del 2.99 por 72 meses, además $1,000 de efectivo por subvención en una nueva tanda 2026. La oferta termina el 2 de febrero.
Toyota, vayamos juntos.
Playoffs, baby. Time to lock in on Prize Picks.
Time to deal with more of these ads, too.
Man, forget all that.
Nope.
This is why I play Prize Picks. Just pick more or less on players to get in on the action.
I picked that QB to throw for more than 215 yards.
Yep, less noise, more getting it right.
Hey, promo code is
bubble bats in here.
Download today. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
For small business owners, taxes was more questions than answers. Now Taxes is done for you with a TurboTax expert who knows your industry inside and out and gives you the best advice so your small business can really take off. Now with TurboTax.
Infinite worlds await.
Thanks for calling Discover. Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback?
Buy what you need, earn a little extra back.
Even on a baseball bat?
You betcha.
How about a flamethrower?
But I can't wash your whole mouth.
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to deliver 5 times more cleaning power, plus it contains clinically proven essential oils.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
I vape, but I don't need to vape, you know? I only do it when my friends do it, or on the weekends, but never in school. I mean, usually. Unless I'm really craving it. and I only have like one bait. Plus, one in.
So, this week, Domino's large 2-topping pizzas are just $6.99 each. And all I gotta do is pick them up myself? Where are my keys? I really gotta get to...
Minnows.
Abu Falla with the attempt isn't quite successful. AJ settles for the corner to Team Abu Falla.
I tell you what, Ribery on this far side, man. He's got that little bit of pausa about him. He almost manipulates defenders with the way he squares them up, and then with one quick little step over or drop of the shoulder, leaves them in the dust there. Didn't really embarrass Sharky, but just creates a yard of space to find a teammate. From there, his team's gone. Here's Ribery again now. Again, drops his shoulder, leaves Bilal in the dust.
Oh, but Bilal is looking on the counter-attack. He's on a counter-attack here. He sees Diego Costa.
Hazard with him as well, too.
What is Bilal going to do? It's a heavy touch there, and it's fantastic defending from KSI. It's brilliant. He's loving a slide tackle right now, is KSI. He's got a lot to work for, a lot to fight for, to try and get this final win in the showdown.
Got a few substitutions here as well.
It looks like Zhang is going to be coming off. Got Eman SV2 coming on the pitch as well. And we got Harry Rober as well, who's coming on, but Eman is coming on for Bilal. And Eman SV2 is, I don't think there's much of an argument for it, one of the greatest charity match players we've ever seen.
I mean, his performance last year at MATCH4HOPE was staggering, and one that lives long in the memory as, I'll tell you what, Team Abu Falla build out from the back quite well, even though KSI's touches
Here's the
down.
man I was speaking about himself. Eman SV2 finds the cutback.
Marcelo!
Marcelo going to finish! Ball comes out wide to the left regardless. Eden Hazard on the ball, tries to find Marcelo with a good link-up play. Broken down by Tim Cahill. Usyk looking for the big switch right left. Touch of class.
Billy Wingrove got Henry with him. And I'll tell you what, those are nightmarish words for any defender. Henry up against Sharky with a step over, goes left, and Marlon with a big slide tackle. That thread over the top on this left-hand side, Henry with just such a delicate touch, barely breaks a sweat.
Really good defensive work there by Marlon running back. That is why he's been put into the heart of midfield. Fantastic effort from Marlon there. Concedes the corner, but more importantly, defends his team's goal. Ribery to cross this ball into the box.
Tell you what, Gerard Piqué's got to be the target here, and I think he is. Oof.
Well dealt with by Angry Ginge. Usyk.
Well done from Usyk again. Usyk, tremendous tenacity.
From Usyk there.
The tackle as well, too. I'm telling you, Usy's one to look out for.
As Diego Costa, but listen, he's smiling now, but we know him for some of these late challenges here. This is a Diego Costa classic here. I'm not getting the ball.
I'll tell you what.
I'll leave one on you. Usyk sees the funny side to it.
Yeah, he'll feel that one in the morning.
Sure. The innocent Diego Costa, of course.
Yeah, ever innocent. Yeah, doesn't have a bad bone in his body.
Absolutely.
Cheeky grin there. And you've got Henry over the free kick, and you've got Billy Wingrove over the free kick.
Not too
now,
bad,
Billy Wingrove can strike a ball, but I think even him, he'll leave this one as a big one.
Huh? Come on, man. That's Billy Wingrove's patented sledgehammer.
A bit of Swaz Techers from here, but he's going to leave it to Henry.
Fantastic.
Cahill in the air! Tim Cahill!
A moment of genius there from Thierry Henry. Finished well by Tim Cahill. Now, we've seen him score headers like that for the likes of Everton in his wonderful Premier League career. It's ingenuity at its best. Lovely deft chip over the top by Thierry Henry. Unbelievably finished by Tim Cahill.
I'll tell you what, man. Can you name me a better header of the ball at that height than Tim Cahill? The amount of headers this guy has scored in his entire career, for a guy who isn't 6'4", isn't tremendously towering. It's fantastic. The timing, the anticipation, the leap. He's one of one in that regard. And he's given Team Abu Falla a huge goal to bring it back to 1-1.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Marlon's going to try and get out of trouble. He uses his physicality well. Ball comes out to Ginge. Ginge finds Eden Hazard on the left pocket.
He's got a runner.
He's got look for the switch.
It's Diego Costa again.
Diego Costa.
Touch. Finish.
He still got it.
Oh my word.
Oh my my word, KSI.
That's one of the best challenges I've seen in my life. I swear. Diego Costa has just been denied by JJ.
Unbelievable challenge there, but Billy Ringrove goes down the other side. Is he looking for Thierry Henry?
He might have to
On the edge
settle
of the box.
Finds Abufullah.
It almost comes out to Thierry Henry, but it's an unfortunate touch there by Abufullah as Eden Hazard moves the ball here. It is going to be a game of counter-attacks, ladies and gentlemen. Finds Marcelo. Lovely link-up play, the likes of which we saw in training already. He finds Diego Costa. These three will be having fun all day long. Eden Hazard, has he got a chance to shoot? He finds the pass. It's Iman SV2!
Oh! Drags it wide. Drags it wide. I'll tell you what, you're saying it's a game of counterattacks. If a side has Marcelo, Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, and Iman, I'm worried. I'm nervous. That's why. That is a blistering counterattack.
How?
Fantastic.
You missed that.
Tackle from JJ earlier on, by the way. That's a Premier League winner right there.
I genuinely can't believe this challenge.
Look at this shit.
Right here. I think Iman's going to watch this one back and cringe because for a player of his quality, that's got to be in the back of the net.
100%.
I'll tell you what, though. You give him more than one chance, go regret it. Billy Wingrove shows a bit of that old school flair that we all fell in love with years ago.
How you missed that shit?
Ribery has Uzi to split. Goes to Henry. Not a bad option.
Lucy does eventually get the ball here, though.
Fantastic touch.
Can he link up?
Oh, brilliant. Ribery.
El Double Cheeseburger Meal por solo $4.99 en Burger King. La Double Cheeseburger que te encanta a un precio que te encantará más. Un cuarto de libra de carne a la parrilla con 2 rebanadas de queso derretido y unas papas fritas y bebida por solo $4.99. You rule.
That was intro to yoga? More like intro to me crying in the bathroom.
Man, somebody grandma held a plank longer than me.
Oh, I think I tore my chakra.
See, this is why I play Prize Picks. More, less, simple. And I know if I'm getting it right.
Fair. Also, this was a lie. I don't know if you could tell.
It's alive! Oh!
That pretty missed the best thing.
Download it today. Get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
You should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love a rustic cabin. Others feel differently. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
For small business owners, taxes was more questions than answers. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who knows your industry, so your small business can really take off. Now this is Taxes.
Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Qualified buyers get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a new 2026 Tundra.
Toyota, let's go places.
Dreaming of defined curls without heat? Look no further. Try Garnier Fructis Curl Nourish Air Dry Cream with coconut oil. Apply to damp hair and let it air dry. For up to 48 hours of hydrated and defined frizz-free curls without heat tools. Fructis Curl Nourish by Garnier.
Shoot the ball.
When there's a smile in your heart, there's no better time to start. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Turn heads in the totally redesigned Subaru Outback. Dog tested, dog approved.
Consumer Reports has named Subaru the most reliable and best overall automotive brand for 2025.
Wave after wave of attack. A wave after wave of attack there from Team Chunks. I thought Iman would be getting the goal. Would Marcelo get a penalty? Eventually they bundled it into the goal regardless. Fantastically effort there by Mark Rober. He was involved in the goal. Passed it out to Iman SV2 against Harry Pinero. Lovely 360. Marcelo with an unbelievable bit of skill. And Mark Rober does unbelievably well there to get the ball in the back of the net. First action from Danny Aarons there was to clear out footballing legend Marcelo, but Mark Rober gets the job done there for Team Chunks.
I'll tell you what, from Danny Aarons right there. That's a bit of boxing moves right there. I think he's fortunate that Mark Rober gets the finish anyways, because that's a penalty in every single language, country, universe. He's wiped out Marcelo there. Oi! And Mr. Beast nearly wiped him out as well too.
It's the ball.
Marcelo's probably looking around thinking, what have I signed up for here?
Uzi look for that early cross. He'll settle for the corner.
There's the commentator as well too, just confirming that Mark Rober has grabbed the second goal for Team Chunks. 20 minutes in, 2-0.
Team Chunks are looking for a substitution. Think it'll be happening after this corner as Billy Wingrove plays it short, gets it to Ribery, to Henry on the edge of the box. Will he look for a cross?
Oh! I mean, it was bound to come. Ribery. Oh, takes the touchline.
Oh, goddamn.
By Toby.
My goodness.
He's aura farming at this point. He's loving it.
And you have to say, some of these influencers, right? They're holding the... Oh, Marlon looks one way, ball goes the other. Oh, yeah. It's just Thierry Henry's world. We're just living in it.
And you're absolutely right. The influencers have
been
making themselves proud, I think.
Big tackle from
KSI's
Toby.
challenge earlier as the ball comes in.
Here it again. Uzi wins it.
Ribery decides to recycle that ball all the way back out to Danny Aarons.
And he's got Henry on the right if he can find him. And he can. Here's Hazard
there from the Tottenham Hotspur fan, looking for an Arsenal legend there. Didn't quite find him.
Uzi, fantastic.
Uzi quickly shaking hands with Diego Costa.
He's eager. That's what I like about Uzi. He's eager.
And the goal scorer, Mark Rober, will be coming off. Unbelievable effort there from Mark Rober.
How about that for a cameo?
It's a brilliant cameo there, and is replaced by the wonderful Manny. Right off his kneecap.
Hey, they all count. And that's a moment he'll be able to look back at in a few years and really be proud about. Scoring in the prestigious match for Hope here in the
trusting his midfielder there. As Manny slots into midfield with Marlon and Marcelo. And Manny, early chance on the left-hand side here.
Far post.
Looks for that cross in towards the edge of the box. Marcelo's on it.
One.
Can he get his shot off?
Oh!
Shows his bit of quality there, Marcelo. It's a brilliant impact off the bench by Manny already.
There's nothing that Marcelo does that's simple, man. Everything is so extravagant, man. What a fantastic footballer.
Oh, he went for the cheeky chip reverse to that top right corner. Just tracked it a little bit wide.
Here's PK. Of course, the creator of Kings League, Hazard. Not Hazard, excuse me.
Damn,
Did
someone
have
would
Lucy on the
have played
overlap.
down over there.
And now this might be trouble for Team Abufola because Hazard's on the counter-attack. Takes on Danny Aarons, says, allow me to have this dance. Takes him out on the left. 1v1. Numbers in the box.
Looking for a bit of support here.
He's looking for support, but he might just go himself. Marlon. Eman.
Lovely football from Team Chunks here.
Marcelo. Diego Costa! And a top save from Vuj. Top save from Vuj.
As Team Abufola try and fashion a counter-attack of their own. Gerard Piqué is out here on the left-hand side. We've seen him score goals in attacking position for Barcelona too. Back heels it here. Gets it to the middle of the park towards Frank Ribery. Gets it out to Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry has Uzi for support here on the right-hand side.
Mr.
Delivery.
Beast had 3 in the box, but can't find any of them.
This will be a game of transitions. I've told you at the top of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
And it looks like they've transitioned Team Chunks to a 4-4-2. Diego Costa and Eman up front with Hazard and Marcelo on either wing. And it's Manny and Marlon in midfield. Bit of showboating here from Marcelo. AJ. Diego Costa in the box waits for it. AJ cuts back in. Marcelo. On his right. Costa. The bicycle kick attempt. And I think a few years ago that would have ended up in the back of the net.
Most certainly would have done. As Billy Wingrove finds Frank Ribery to Gerard Piqué on the left-hand side here.
Bit of nosebleed territory for Piqué.
Absolutely, he's up against Sharky, 1v1. He's got Ribery on the overlap. He finds Ribery on the overlap. Can he find a cut back to Uzi? Uzi's in Aiken's space. He goes past the keeper. Got to be a penalty, surely. The referee declines the penalty and go out for a goal kick.
And I'll tell you what, that's a brave call. That's a real brave call to deny Ribery of a penalty. Let's take another look at that. Did he touch him? Oh, quand même, frérot.
No.
Do you know what?
No.
I might have to give credit to the referee there, you know. I might have to give credit to the referee there.
That's a fantastic call.
That's an unbelievable call there.
Fantastic call. Credit Ribery, he tried it.
He absolutely did.
Manny, Marcelo. Oh.
Eden Hazard.
Here's Costa. Costa to Hazard.
Seen that
takes it himself. Marcelo.
Can he switch out to AJ Shabil potentially on the right-hand side? He finds Hazard. Small bit of link-up play. Eden Hazard! Oh, you beauty! We saw this in training yesterday. The link-up play between the likes of Marcelo, Eden Hazard, Diogo Costa, all involved in that goal. Fantastic 1-2.
It's just so easy, man. Look, Hazard doesn't even put any power on that. It's just simplicity, it's just guile, it's just precision, and it's team chunks extending the lead. But these two lit up training yesterday, Marcelo and Hazard. The natural footballing ability on display was a joke. And to see them now link up on the actual pitch and do it. 4 team chunks today for MATCH4HOPE. This is what we pay to see.
Construida para resistirlo todo y para tomárselo con calma. Construida para mantener la tradición y para crear nuevas. La Toyota Tundra 2026, construida en Texas, conducida en todas partes.
Arrienda una nueva Tundra SR5 2026 por $519 al mes por 36 meses. La oferta termina el 12 de febrero.
Toyota.
I don't need to. I just gotta follow you on my Prize Picks feed, copy your lineup, and I'm in.
So you just out here copying the answer?
Always have. You know, copy the crossover, the sleeve. Not the cornrows, though. I got a sensitive scalp. But the attitude.
Don't. What you doing,
No?
man? All right, I won't. Told you to stay out of my stuff.
I borrowed your toothbrush. Is that okay?
Download today. New users play $5 and get $50 instantly in lineups. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Ooh, that looks good.
Subway's new protein pocket. Over 20 grams of protein, crisp veggies, and tasty sauce for just $3.99.
$3.99? Did you just say $3.99?
$3.99? What? $3.99? $3.99? $3.99?
Hey, what's that?
Nobody tell her.
Subway's new protein pockets. Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try all 4.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
We were torn apart at birth.
That's dramatic.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust.
How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Irresistible? Is that what people are saying?
That's it. Ugh, irresistible.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich.
Imagine your child not having a decent pair of shoes, socks, or a warm coat. Subaru and its retailers have provided critical items like these to over 1 million people in urgent need. Subaru, more than a car company.
Against that. Unbelievable feat from Tayo.
Good defense, better offense.
Absolutely. You know what it really looks like?
I'll tell you what, Ribery threw a shoulder in there, and he's won it fairly.
It really looks like Team Chunks have such a solid foundation. The likes of Marlon and Manny sitting in front of Gingy and Sharky. It's going to be really tough here. Fella to consistently penetrate and then get the goals that they need.
I think Marlon's starting to grow into this game, by the way. It was a bit of a nervy start from him, but I think he's really starting to throw his weight around.
100%.
That's what they need from him, man. They've got a lot of creative players on this team. They just need someone who can kind of break up play and play it into the likes of Marcelo. Here's Billy Wingrove. Done really, really well there.
He's something else. Bro, come on.
Oh, Uzi, that's naughty.
Yeah.
That's naughty, and I think he knows it as well, too.
Same way Diego Costa left a late one on him. He's now done the same to Marcelo.
Here's that little flick from Henry. Wow.
We knew we were going to see that with Thierry Henry being at a charity match.
Some nice touches from the ex-players, and it just looks so easy. Marcelo, Hazard.
Really does.
Oh, close your legs there, Mr. Beast. It's the skill show here at Match4Hope.
That's what we all want to see.
30 minutes.
Diego Costa on the left-hand side. Not much technical skills from him, just pure efficiency. Marlon, nice little flick there. Marcelo, Hazard, Marcelo, Hazard, Iman. Liquid football on display here. Hazard, Iman.
Oh, what a turn by Iman. Team Abuela are more than in this game here.
PK. Ribery's offside. Uzi makes another run.
Lovely.
Fantastic from PK. Henry. Mr. Beast. Knows better and just gives it to Henry.
Always safe bet, to be fair. Uzi on the ball here.
Oh, wow!
Ribery's onside.
Ribery!
And he's
PK!
Fantastic goal there by Team Abuela. Marked off by a wonderful pass by Uzi Footy. Lovely ball roll. Finds that pass to Ribery, who's
This is the pass right
unselfish.
here. This is the pass right here. Is Ribery on? I have to say, I think he might be off. Oh, is it?
He might
maybe
be
being caught
onside.
on right at the death, but I think that pass from Uzi, guys. Kids at home looking to learn the game, looking to learn what makes a special player. Take a look at that pass from Uzi Footy. That is so beautifully weighted into the path of the oncoming. Oh, take a look at that. Ball roll, pass into the path of Ribery. That's art right there, man. That's football. And then PK and Ribery just having fun. That's the kind of goal you score at a park with your friends.
It's lovely to see the selflessness there from the footballing legends. Slight miscommunication maybe there in Team Chunks' back line. Still had to be finished, and Frank Ribery did it.
Boy,
unbelievably well.
Boy, did he ever.
A lovely play from Sharky there to get that ball into Manny.
Iman.
Manny set Iman SV2 off. Can he
he's
get a
gone for it.
second?
Come on.
He's hungry. He scored one, and he's smelling more goals in this game, and I don't blame him. As Gerard Piqué, who seems to have picked up many different positions on the pitch so far.
Team Chunks now looking like they're shifting into a 4-3-3 now. It's 4-4-2 still. Iman maybe playing more off the right. Henry, he's got Tayo in behind, and he's gonna find him. Sarki trying to catch up, yet he can't. Jinj on rushing. Tayo! Wow!
4-4.
Talk about an impact sub. Tayo's come on and switch this entire script up. Team Chunks 4, Team Abuela 4. Game on.
The footballing phenom of the Match4Hope, Tayo, has been unbelievable once again. Fantastic run. Played in there perfectly, and he still had a lot of work to do. Fantastic finish into that bottom right corner. Tayo has impacted this game the way you would expect him to.
Tell you what, by the way, I think I've seen Tayo whip out 6 different celebrations for one goal. But go on, son. Go on.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Di Matteo wiping his eyes. Looking like a young Gianfranco Zola there. He knows everything about that. And Tayo just getting that seal of approval from Frank Ribery. And I'll tell you what, that's not a bad seal of approval there. From one flying winger to another.
Love to see the captain, Abuela, celebrating with his team at any given opportunity, even if he's not on the pitch.
Tell you what, though, huh? 4-4.
What a game we have right now.
Looked like it could really start getting out of hand at 4-1, but they've done really, really well with the introduction of Tayo to spur a comeback. Eden Hazard now, trying to get a foothold back in this game for Team Chunks. Marcelo has maybe been kicked 6 or 7 times in this game so far.
He has been, you know. And he's actually,
he's starting to get sick of it.
Second there now, yeah.
Gets it back, though. And I'll tell you what, the last thing you want to do is get these ex-players upset. Because the minute they start exerting a bit of force...
into Diego Costa has got a chance here. He's cut behind. Harry Pineris tried to find that pass inside.
That little chop from Costa is vintage Diego Costa, man. Vintage. Marcelo to the far post. Can Iman keep it in? maybe just asking a little too much. There's going to be a substitution here. I think AJ Shabil is going to re-enter the equation. Usyk just apologizing for maybe a late kick out on Marcelo. But Marcelo should take it as a compliment, man, because Usyk's not a malicious guy. I think he's just struggling to keep up with him.
Absolutely.
As Ray on the bench there.
El Double Cheeseburger Meal por solo $4.99 en Burger King. La Double Cheeseburger que te encanta a un precio que te encantará más. Un cuarto de libra de carne a la parrilla con 2 rebanadas de queso derretido y unas papas fritas y bebida por solo $4.99. You rule.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Every time we drive, we're putting everything we love out on the road. And that's why we'll always drive a Subaru.
The all-new Subaru Outback, built to achieve the highest safety ratings possible. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Consumer Reports has named Subaru the most reliable and best overall automotive brand for 2025.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some want a house in the desert. Others do not. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Thanks for calling Discover. Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback? Buy what you need, earn a little extra back. Even on a baseball bat? You betcha. How about a flamethrower?
We were torn apart at birth.
That's dramatic.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust.
How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Irresistible? Is that what people are saying?
That's it. Ugh, irresistible.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich.
Dreaming of defined curls without heat? Look no further. Try Garnier Fructis Curl Nourish Air Dry Cream with coconut oil. Apply to damp hair and let it air dry. For up to 48 hours of hydrated and defined frizz-free curls without heat tools. Fructis Curl Nourish by Garnier.
Don't worry, Shaq. The General gives you a break, whether it's on your car insurance or a break from your car acting up.
My leg! Go on without me.
We got you covered, Bumblebee.
Oh, my hero.
For a great low rate, go with the General.
Infinite worlds await.
Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Qualified buyers get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a new 2026 Tundra.
Toyota, let's go places.
Got a bit of the craziness about this, so
Absolutely.
let's see if Adnan can provide some of his own.
Tayo delivers the ball in. It's a header.
It's always Tim Cahill, bro. It's always Tim Cahill.
It is. Will the ball come out to Diego Costa? Nope. Usyk does really well.
Tayo's in acres of space.
He is right on the left-hand side.
Henri, fantastic.
Oh, looks too easy for him. Ball comes out right to the left-hand side.
Looks for Tayo.
Comes back out to Tayo again, which is always a danger for Team Chunks. He goes inside and looks for that reverse finish to that near post.
He's a tricky customer, Tayo, and I think that action right there just signifies it.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing the introduction of Mr. Chunks himself.
No shin guards, though.
He makes the rules himself.
We are going to get Obed Fox on
I think
the pitch
Chunks
as well,
was
too.
worried at the prospect of Marcelo saying he's coming off. Isn't the case, though.
Yeah. Who is coming on, though, is Obed Fox, who, of course, I did the press conference with.
Yeah.
A late introduction into the game due to a few last-minute cancellations. But we're happy to have him here.
Absolutely. As it looks like Chunks will be replacing Marlon. Marlon missing from that midfield. We're going to see how Team Chunks fares without him. And I think the other substitution
Chunks is on. Okay.
SV2.
No shin pads. But the captain, the face of the franchise, he is going to finish off the half for his own team. Sharky, oh, wow. Breaking pass all the way out to Tobe Jizzle.
Toby.
He's looked for Chunks.
Almost immediately to Chunks. Tries to control that ball. Doesn't quite work out there. Ball is cleared by David Vijanic. If Ginge doesn't clear it, Sharky's behind him.
I'll tell you what, though, as much as I like Ginge, I don't think it's been his best performance so far.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Nigga, you need to stop doing
Wait,
that shit.
Can he deliver well? It's not a bad ball. Diego Costa gets his head on it.
Yeah,
Doesn't quite
I think
fall.
the best is yet to come from Ginge. I know the level he's capable of. Here's Hazard. Marcelo says, leave it to me.
Marcelo scored the
I know he already
goal.
seen it. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Hazard!
There's the advantage given.
Leaves one on the ground.
Eden Hazard cuts it back. Billy Wingrove
Oh
clears
my
the danger.
God.
Penalty.
He's given an advantage for a penalty and then come back and given the penalty. It's an interesting decision as Danny Aarons gets a yellow card from the referee there.
One of the stranger decisions I've seen on a football pitch, I have to be honest. I'm going to need a second look at that because how the referee has decided there's a penalty to be given here, I'm not quite sure. Danny Aarons isn't either. Genuinely, ladies and gentlemen, I am as perplexed as you guys at home.
Danny Aarons is fuming right now.
So what's the call here? Marcelo. Manny. Oh, that's poor. That is poor right there.
Yeah. It looks like they will. Listen, that foul there is a penalty. The play continues. Eden Hazard drives forward with the ball. Nothing comes off it, so the referee calls it back for the original penalty. That is a foul on Manny. There's no two ways about it.
And I think Ribery's walking away with the ball. I think it's going to be Chunks. And we've been waiting for that first goal from Chunks at these Match for Hope games. The moment he's been waiting for as well. Chunks is one kick of a ball away from not only breaking the deadlock here and giving his team a huge lead, but writing his name into Match for Hope folklore.
Mr. Match for Hope himself,
Captain
Chunks, steps up for the penalty.
Oh!
Fantastically finishes it expertly into that bottom left corner. Chunks had to get his goal, and he made sure he got it. As he points right at Abu Falla before celebrating with his team.
That's a big moment for Chunks. I'm so happy for him, honestly. Third Match for Hope here. He's done so much for the cause. Even visited Kenya himself just to see where the money was going. The face of Match for Hope, as you rightfully pointed out, and a huge goal for the main man himself. Team Chunks 5, Team Abu Falla 4.
And it looked like it'll be a year that might not be so fortunate for him. Picking up an injury, wasn't able to train with his team, was a leader, showed up there regardless, and was a leader from the penalty spot as well.
Ribéry skips past one. Henry. Henry again. Usi. Cahill. And even for the great man himself, that's a little bit too high for him. But it's like I said, that last touch is just missing from Team Abu Falla at the moment. And they're getting into really good positions. They've got great speed on the counterattack.
Those of you who are predicting a really high-scoring game, got 9 goals and still in our first half here. As we hear the crowd communicating with their...
Oh, wow!
God.
No, remember never Ribery. Not Megan Marcelo. The ball's gone up to Harry Pinero.
Keep an eye out for that one, by the way, huh? Keep an eye out for Marcelo and Ribery, because I'm expecting Marcelo to get his lick back.
Most certainly there. And Harry Pinero being up top. Being up top is also something to look out for as well. I played a lot of football with Harry Pinero in my time. He's found himself offside there. Not a bad ball across, but did find himself offside there, so does need to check the line. I played lots of games of football with Harry, and he could be just as much of a nuisance going forward as he is defensively.
Are you sure you played much football with Harry Pinero? Because how on earth...
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Maybelline, New York. This
is Cloudtopia Cheek and Lip Mousse. Cloudtopia gives a pigmented, blurred look and resists sweat, transfer, and creasing, yet is light as a cloud. New Cloudtopia from Maybelline, New York.
So, this week, Domino's large 2-topping pizzas are just $6.99 each. And all I gotta do is pick them up myself? Where are my keys? I really gotta get to...
my nose.
This hotel's great.
Yeah, and only $250 a night.
What? I got it for $155. You didn't check Trivago?
You gotta check Trivago.
On Trivago, you can compare prices from multiple different sites.
Hundreds of them.
See? Same hotel, $100 less.
I should have checked Trivago.
You should have checked Trivago.
Check Trivago to compare prices and save up to 40%. Hotel? Trivago.
We were torn apart at birth.
That's dramatic.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust.
How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Irresistible? Is that what people are saying?
That's it. Ugh, irresistible.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich.
Thanks for calling Discover. Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback? Buy what you need, earn a little extra back. Even on a baseball bat? You betcha. How about a flamethrower?
Imagine your child not having a decent pair of shoes, socks, or a warm coat. Subaru and its retailers have provided critical items like these to over 1 million people in urgent need. Subaru, more than a car company.
Sometimes you just need a BS break. Biolor Science. And that's what you get with Full Rescue. Protects against stress from brushing.
Use the bot.
Rosemary oil. I feel less stressed already. Biolar's professional hair spa.
I vape, but I don't need to vape, you know? I only do it when my friends do it, or on the weekends, but never in school. I mean, usually. Unless I'm really craving it. And I only have one vape, plus one in my nightstand. And I think there might be one in my locker. I don't know. I don't really like to think about it.
Really threatened to escape Team Alpha at one point. I was actually worried for them. But Taiwa's come on and just inserted a bit of excitement, a bit of energy, a bit of creativity into the game. And he's given an option for Ribéry to play in behind. He's given Henry to play in behind. So I think you got to give a huge credit to Roberto Di Matteo for going to his bench and trusting players. Tayo's a fantastic Match4HOPE contributor over the last few years, and he's shown it yet again that in the biggest moments he can be counted on.
And yeah, we'll be looking to both of those managers to try and make some changes throughout the game as we look through as Bilal and KSI had their wrestling match right before Diego Costa's opener here, cut inside. As you said, on
you gotta be
at the
kidding,
time,
right?
David Vujanic might not be best proud of himself with the goalkeeping there, but it's a great strike from Diego Costa. But yeah, we saw a bit of entertainment there. Well, wrestling entertainment maybe.
I think Bilal's trying to make a lead entry into WWE. Well, that's the right person to be speaking to. KSI obviously has some experience there. But Diego Costa, I mean, he's done that so many times. And look, maybe it's a bit harsh on Vuj because that's a powerful shot. But here, Team Avafella with a chance to get back into the game. Henry, a fantastic cross and an even better finisher by the main man himself. Not many better in the air than Tim Cahill across his illustrious career, and he's shown it yet again with that header.
His ingenuity there. We all thought maybe is Henry going to shoot, is Billy Wingberg going to shoot. Iman may not have been watching that back post there because that lovely cross there was fantastic. And this was a lot of energy shown from Toby on that left-hand side. As Mark Rober set it to Iman SV2, who looked hungry for goals all throughout the game. Marcelo was completely wiped out there. But eventually, Mark Rober gets the goal off his kneecap. They might not have known a lot about it, but the intention and the effort was there to get that ball in the back of the net. Does really, really well.
And I think this goal was coming. The amount of times that Iman and Co were surging forward, it was only a matter of time. And 2 became 3 very, very quickly with Diego Costa looking for Marcelo. And of course, a quick interchange of Eden Hazard. Hazard, I don't think wanted to score that. I think he'd rather pass. And that's exactly what he did, passing it into the back of the net to give them a very imperious 3-1 lead.
It's so tough for Vuj. There was defenders right in front of him. Vuj rolled right across. A lot of bodies in the way there. But this was also another lovely pass from Hazard to Costa. We've seen that connection often, haven't we? Diego Costa set that ball to Iman SV2. And Iman might have felt a bit frustrated at this point to say, I'm trying a bit of everything here, but he stays composed. And that boy in Chari matches again. It's so typical of him to get on the score sheet once again. And he did it expertly well there.
It's a great finish.
Team Chunks.
But this is where the game changed for me. Tayo's introduction. Great play with Frank Ribery. But this touch right here, give me a break. Do me a favor. Uzi on site to finish it. But that's all Tayo. I said it on commentary. You put this guy in a telephone booth, he'll come out with the ball. His feet are so quick, so intricate in that moment. And then Uzi with another fantastic pass into the feet of Ribery. And I think that trio right there of Ribery, Tayo, and Uzi, sensational.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, the selflessness there from Ribery and PK for him to eventually head it in. And you're absolutely right. The impact from Tayo didn't slow down there. Was played in beautifully well. Got his finish into that bottom right corner again. He's impacted this game time and time and time again. And him and Uzi, unbelievable partnership. Either side of Team Abu Fala's attack did unbelievably well.
But it was Chunks that closed this half off with the final goal of the half. How fitting. Scoring the goal for his team. It's a goal that's been a long time coming. Penalty, and it's coolly displaced. David Buyanich rooted to the spot. And a deserving lead, I would say, on the night. I think so far, Team Chunks are good for their lead.
100%. And we've seen Marcelo there talking to Tayo there as they walk out towards the end
coaching football
of this first half.
So far, honestly, I think it's been a fantastic showing. I've really enjoyed this. We're going to have a fantastic halftime show on display. But I do think we have something to go over to as well. Coaching football in Qatar coming next year. An absolute treat for everybody. This year, excuse me. A fantastic showcase that I'm sure everyone will love just as much as we've loved Match4Hope. And of course, there is the finalissima between Argentina and Spain. Lamine Yamal versus Leo Messi, master versus apprentice. And of course, a showcase between the Euro winner and the Copa America, and of course, the reigning World Cup champions. Make sure to get your tickets for that. I'm going to be there. I have to be there. That is going to be one of the best showings of the year, and it's right here in Doha, Qatar. But let's talk a little bit about that game, man. Honestly, so far, some of the displays we've seen have been lights out. Who's been the player for you?
El Double Cheeseburger Meal por solo $4.99 en Burger King. La Double Cheeseburger que te encanta a un precio que te encantará más. Un cuarto de libra de carne a la parrilla con 2 rebanadas de queso derretido y unas papas fritas y bebida por solo $4.99. You rule.
For small business owners, taxes was more questions than answers. Now Taxes is done for you with a TurboTax expert who knows your industry inside and out and gives you the best advice so your small business can really take off. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Imagine your child not having a decent pair of shoes, socks, or a warm coat. Subaru and its retailers have provided critical items like these to over 1 million people in urgent need. Subaru, more than a car company.
Want frizz control that protects in high humidity? Do it with the #1 sleek brand, Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. With argan oil and vegan keratin for frizz control up to 3 days. Fructis Sleek and Shine by Garnier.
We were torn apart at birth.
That's dramatic.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust.
How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Irresistible? Is that what people are saying?
That's it. Ugh, irresistible.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich.
This President's Day, I'm at Bob's with our highly rated Beaumont bedroom.
And I'm at the Jensens, who bought this similar set from the competition.
Both bedrooms use modern manufacturing techniques for durability, but ours has more finishes, headboard lighting, and costs over $1,000 less. Plus, we've got Lincoln, and they've got Fillmore, who literally ran for the know-nothing.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first.
Discount furniture.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for
and it felt like the whole stadium was shaking. It was like goal after goal after goal after. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. And another one, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Watching that and eating, it doesn't go well together.
Nah, it doesn't go well.
I think I still got barbecue sauce on my neck.
Thank
like,
you.
Genuinely. Oh my God, 5-4 though. Aye, you know what it is? If Henri can genuinely predict the score twice, because he said 7-4. That's still possible.
He did that last year as well.
Yeah, he last year he said 6-4, and he's like, I told you.
He said, I told you.
Savia Pierre. Okay, this French.
He didn't say that. He didn't say all that.
Okay, no, I'm adding things to the script now. But genuinely, 5-4 Team Chunks. I thought it was 4-1 at a point to Team Chunks. I was like, oh my God, okay, this game's done.
They're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back. Like they're literally, bro. They're not sleeping.
But remember, if Chunks wins, I get Wagyu.
Yeah.
If Abufela wins, I get Wagyu. So does it really make a difference?
Okay, so can I ask you a question though? Just because there's something that's been playing on my mind. Is there anything that can happen that I get Wagyu? Because I love Wagyu. You made me love Wagyu, you know?
I'm just a girl.
What does that mean?
I'm in QATAR. They sell Wagyu in every restaurant that I step into.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a girl.
First of all,